What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to my first episode on my Southampton Career Mode. Well, I'm not welcome. Yeah, this is season 2 of the Southampton Career Mode, so I can't wait to show it to you guys. I do apologise if you did want to see season 6 of the Manchester United Career Mode, but I thought there's no point of doing one season of Southampton and then going to Man United. I'll kind of lose like the flow of it. And yeah, so I do apologise if you want to see Manchester United, but hey, you can't please everyone. So, to kickstart off the episode, this is going to be a stonker episode. It's going to be extra long. There's going to be a lot of transfers happening. And, of course, we've got the Community Shield at the end of it against Manchester United. So, hopefully we can win some more silverware, because we did, in fact, win the FA Cup last season. So, guys, I did sign some pre-contracts, as you're aware of if you watched last season. Obviously, Grenier from Olympic Lyon. He's 82 overall. What an amazing player he's going to be. I can't wait to play with him this season, and especially for free. He is worth so much. Also, we ended up getting Fabianski. I think I said the same thing twice. From Arsenal for a backup goalkeeper. He'll be a good one, I reckon, especially for free, a backup from Zut. So I'm going through here, and I found out. I just found that out, but I just found this out because of just pure testing. But for some reason in FIFA 14 in career modes, when you put players up for a season-long loan, most of them don't go out. So I found an interesting fact. You put them on a short loan, and most of them go out. They go out on a short loan. So you just send them up for 2 short loans. Like, even a short loan's better than no long loan, if you know what I mean. So you do get the players back early, and a lot of other clubs are interested in loaning them, which is awesome to see. It's better getting some game time than no game time. So that's why I'm going through and making them a short loan. I'm not too sure if any other YouTuber's done that, but I've just come to the conclusion of that, and it's worked out well. So guys, I can't wait to show you this Southampton Career Mode Season 2. We've got a lot of good signings coming up here, and these are the league objectives. Qualify for Champions Cup, reach the semi-final, and reach the semi-final of the Champions League. That is so unrealistic. I wouldn't even be surprised if we don't get past the first round. We wouldn't even get to the quarterfinals. So guys, I'm just going to quickly have a look at the squad report for my scouts that I did send out, but no one really seems to be signing anyone of interest, really, and I probably wouldn't sign anyone because basically it takes like 3 or 4 seasons. You have to play him every single game. But we did get an offer from Zut from Schalke for 10 million. Osvaldo, and what a hot transfer topic offer he is. 82 overall, 28 years of age. Borussia Dortmund offered 28,000 for him for the 28-year-old. 28 million, sorry. I ended up submitting a counter offer. I did get an offer from FC Porto for Mallorca, and I have no ambition of selling Mallorca. But obviously, because Osvaldo is 28 years of age and he's turning 29 this year, I would like to splash the cash on the Golden Boot winner. So I said 35 million. That is his buyout clause. If you can agree with those terms, I'm quite happy to listen. So Borussia Dortmund come back with a little bit more money, and Barcelona end up coming with a 17 million. Sorry. A $17 million buyout, and I was like, 35 million, you can have him. So it'll be interesting to see if Osvaldo ends up going in the first couple of weeks. If it does, that frees up a lot of funds for us, so we can buy some new strikers. So Barcelona have ended up signing the pre-contract to sign Osvaldo for 35 million, and Borussia Dortmund have signed met the contracts of the 33 million one. So it's going to be interesting to see if Osvaldo is either going to Barcelona or he is going to Borussia Dortmund. But we did end up selling Lee to Leeds for just under 1 million. And yeah, just under 1 million. And we sold Osvaldo. He was a good player, and it's sad to see him go. But for 35 million, we got allocated just under 30. So he is the top transfer of the January transfer window. Courtois ended up going to Sevilla, which is weird. Why wouldn't you just go back to Atletico, where they would have warmly accepted him? But yeah, fair enough, whatever floats your boat. But that gives us a shit ton of money. We have 45 million to splash the cash. Martin here got a offer from Middlesbrough, and I was quite happy to negotiate his his services to them. AS Monaco gave me an offer for 9.5 million for Papadopoulos, one of my main centre back next to Lovren. There's no way in hell I'm selling him. So and especially since we bought him for more than 9 million. Yudisha wanted some more money. What else we got here? Another offer from Leeds City for Juice and Mitroglou. That's how you say it. Mitroglou. I end up signing Mitroglou. Oh my god, Mitro. We'll just call him Mitro. He was one of the players, along with Eder, in the first season, that after I bought Zut Papadopoulos, I was looking to buy a striker if we had enough funds. Unfortunately, we didn't. We only signed them 2 players. But we have enough money to buy Mitroglou and Eder. Now, obviously, I started recording the Southampton Career Mode before the January transfer window in real life happened. So there's no updated squad. So Mitroglou, that's going to be a pain in the ass to say. Mitro, my friend, ends up signing for Fulham, which is really, really interesting. So that's why he's at Olympic Lyon. So yeah, we end up signing. Well, we had a couple of options. We could have signed Eder or Jesse Rodriguez. Now, I have played with Jesse Rodriguez in the Real Madrid career mode, so I decided to go with Eder. So I think that is 2 top signings. We end up signing Osvaldo, and we get 2 awesome strikers. Eder, 78 overall, 26 years of age, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and Mitroglou has 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. So 2 world class. Well, they're pretty much world class. I could say, yeah, they're world class strikers. For Osvaldo, who's 28 years of age. So I'm just quickly rearranging the bench here. So now that I've signed Eder and Mitroglou, obviously they're both better than Mayuka, but I'm going to give Mayuka the benefit of the doubt for the first couple of matches. I'm going to give him a bit of a run to see how he goes, but obviously Eder has a lot better stats. He's quite considerably higher rated as well. Lallana, we got an offer from Werder Bremen for 12 million, and there's no way I'm selling the captain of the team. He's 81 overall, he's 26 years of age, and he's the playmaker of the team. So I'm going with the 4-1-2-1-2. I'm still, I did end up switching out Mayuka because I wanted Eder and Mitroglou to get some more matches together. I ended up rearranging the positions. I ended up putting Lallana on the right mid, and I actually put Grenier as the centre attacking mid. So looking at some of the simulations here, we end up beating Atletico Madrid 3-2. So Southampton is a Champions League football team now. So obviously, because we had a little bit more funds in order, I was looking for a right back because we really did need one. Now there was Mayota, there was Kyle Walker, there was Micah Richards. And overall, I decided to go with Kyle Walker. He's familiar with the Barclays Premier League, and he's a little bit younger than Micah Richards. So we signed 3 players in this January transfer window, but depending on how the episode ends, you put in the comment section down below players I'm just signing, because we do actually sell someone big. I'm going to spoil it, and it is at the very end of the episode. You're going to have to watch the way through. So we get our 3rd player, and it is our right back, Kyle Walker. I did have Klein in there, but I thought I needed a little bit more experienced right back, and he's going to fit right nice in there. There's no way I'm selling Luke Shaw. Papadopoulos and Lovren are perfect. Morgan in the centre defensive mid, and Gaston Ramirez on the right mid is fine for me so far. We have a lot of backups, obviously J. Rodriguez. We got Ward, we got Yudisha, we got Fabianski, we've got Ricky Lambert to back up Mayuka if Eder and Mitroglou go a little bit, you could say, knackered. So this is the calendar coming up. We have the Community Shield final against Manchester United. We have our first Champions League matches against POS. I'm not too sure. I'm not even too sure what club that is. And then further on in the calendar, we have a match against Fulham, Newcastle, and Chelsea. So we have the Community Shield against Manchester United, and I'm hoping we can pull away with some points. Now, I was just going through here to see who was drawn for the Champions League, but they haven't been drawn as of yet. But Real Madrid and Stuttgart are playing the Copa Euro because Real Madrid ended up winning the Champions League final last season, which was... I did actually, in fact, go and pick it out. But, guys, we've got an interesting transfer coming up here, and I can't wait to show it for you guys. So, Manchester United offered me 34 million for Gaston Ramirez. I was like, okay, if you want him, you're going to have to pay big. 50 million for the player. He's an 82 overall. He's 23 years of age. And Manchester United come back with a 14 million pound offer. Sorry, dollars. 40 million for Gaston Ramirez. Now, we do have a match against Manchester United. So, the contract still is eligible for another 6 more days. So, the contract can still stand. I have made the decision that I'm going to sell Gaston Ramirez to Manchester United after the match. And just in case we sign him and he scores 3 goals against us, it would be pretty much a kick in the teeth. So, guys, you have to see at the end of the episode if I go through. Maybe I changed my mind because of the outgoing score of the Manchester United match, but we'll just have to see. So, guys, make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying the Southampton Career Mode. But, yeah, I really do feel sorry for you guys who wanted to see the Manchester United Career Mode or a different career mode apart from this. This Southampton Career Mode is probably going to go for 16 to 17 episodes. I wouldn't see it going maximum 17. It could be 14 even. So, guys, I do apologise if you wanted to see something else. But within, what, 2 weeks' time, you could come back and there'll be a new career mode. I guess you can put in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions on that. Season 6 seems a pretty viable option for Manchester United. Or there are a couple of big teams that I still haven't done yet. Obviously FC Barcelona in the Liga BVA, and I still haven't played as Manchester City in the Barclays Premier League, or Chelsea, or even Tottenham or Arsenal. So there are a lot more teams I can play in the Barclays Premier League. But you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. Also, players you'd like me to sign. If I don't get your player that you liked in this transfer window, hopefully we could go for them in January. But we have our first match playing with the 2 new strikers, Mitroglou and Ida, and unfortunately, I feel really bad about this. I managed to miss the replay. The El Gato recording did fuck up, but it was a nice through there by Mitro to send Grenier through on goal. So this is like a whole new Southampton. Grenier, Ida, and I like saying Ida with an accent. Ida, Ida, and Mitroglou up front. Obviously, we've got the beast Mayuka on the bench. We've got Ramirez and Lallana on the wings feeding it to us. We've got Morgan, the solid Frenchman. We've got Kyle Walker, Papadopoulos and Lovren in the centre defensive. And also the youngster, Luke Shaw. And of course, you can't forget the goalkeeper, Zut. But, in fact, we did give away a penalty. Zut's lining up for the menace, Robin Van Persie, to send the penalty through. Where's he going to send it through? To the back of the net or to the crossbar? We'll just have to see about that one. Robin Van Persie to bring Manchester United back in. And Zut goes the wrong way. Absolutely wayward opposite of Robin Van Persie to make it 1-1. So Grenier's goal was in vain. And I really wanted to win this Community Shield match against Manchester United. And it's going to be interesting as well because Gaston Ramirez could quite possibly be playing for Manchester United this season. They did win the Barclays Premier League last season, and David Moyes did get manager of the season, which is fucking annoying. But we did manage to score another goal here, straight past Lindegaard, and I'm surprised that they have Lindegaard in goal. And it was the one and only Grenier. And guys, he scored 2 goals for us for free. That's right, we got Grenier on a free contract. That is absolutely awesome. I should have signed Grenier in a lot more career modes. I guess it's kind of cheating, signing pre-contract players, but that's why this is the first time I've done it. I've done like 4 or 5 career modes, and this is the first one that I've actually signed a pre-contract player from the first season. Obviously, in the Manchester United, I've signed like Aguero, Juan Mata, a lot of other players, to be quite frank. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I think it was like Turan, Eden Hazard, Oscar. So, I am familiar with the pre-contracts, but not in the first season. But to be quite honest, my 2 strikers were quite quiet this match. Grenier, the playmaker, and I read a stat somewhere. He becomes a complete midfielder after his first season, so he's going to be absolutely emphatic. But I did bring on Mayuka to bring some fresh legs to the strikers, and I have no idea how we didn't put that through on the back in the back of the net. But nice whipped in ball there, manages to give us a penalty. And now it's gone to the other end. Oh, it is De Gea. Sorry, my bad. De Gea is in goal. I thought it was Lindegaard. That's why I was scoring so many goals. But Mitroglou lines up, and I do believe it's the best penalty kick taker. No, it's actually Mayuka. But I managed to put Grenier up front because I wanted him to score his hat-trick. Go straight down the middle. No fooling David De Gea here, the Spanish beast. But, guys, we ended up beating Manchester fucking United 2-1. And we absolutely deserved it. We dominated Manchester United on the day. And the only goal they managed to get was Robin Van Persie capitalising on his penalty. I'm so happy to give the boys their first trophy. Mayuka and, Grenier, Eder and Mitroglou, their first match for the team, their first Cup or Barclays Premier League match, they win a fucking trophy. How awesome is that, guys? And Lallana is going to step up to get his second trophy for me, Simpzy, under his manager. Lallana steps up because we did win the FA Cup final last year against Sunderland. We ended up winning 7-0. But here we go, guys. We're going to lift the trophy once and for all. So, guys, thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. All the likes, comments, and just all the support this series has been getting has been absolutely fantastic. And I can't thank you guys enough. So I can't wait to show you this season. It's going to be awesome. We've got a lot of new and exciting talent at Southampton. And you're going to have to see if I do sell Gaston Ramirez. So if we get Gaston Ramirez, that's another 40 million in the kitty. When you think about it, you think 40 million isn't really that much when you think about it. But think about this. Marco Reus and Robert Lewandowski are worth 50 million. You can get them guaranteed at the start of the season for 50 million. For another extra million, have a think of weighing it up here. Gaston Ramirez is nowhere near as good as Robert Lewandowski and Reus. So if we do sell him, we're going to get some exciting young talent. And he is going to the team that won the Premier League last year, but I think it's worth it seeing we end up beating them 1-0. At the Community Shield, so we've already smashed their confidence. So, I made the decision. I sold Gaston Ramirez. So, guys, it's time to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, and you go out in a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the extra long episode.